I am Wimbo77, onethingabouthistory.com. Hi everyone, how are you doing out there? Welcome on board all my new subscribers. Welcome back all you wonderful people that support me week in, week out. And today we are looking at a subject that I'm sure is close to many of our hearts. And it's all about love, love, love. Now I had someone hit me up this week and asked me a question. And the question was, why is it so hard to find a good guy? Now, I thought that quite a good question. So I thought we'd tackle it, but I thought I'd take it from a different angle. And the angle is, I'm going to give you some pointers to look out in this next section that I'm going to do and find out if you agree, say yes if you don't. So we are. So I was given a question this week regarding how is it or how can we find a good man. This is from one of my listeners. So we have a wonderful guest here with me today. We're out in nature. And yes, John Ash, could you give me a heads up on what your thoughts are on that point? How do you actually find a good man?
My thoughts on finding a good man. I think one of the most important things we have to ask ourselves is like, why are we seeking love from someone else? Because essentially you should only seek for love when you found love within yourself. So if you're looking for someone to complete, then I'm sorry, you'll never find what you're looking for. And everything starts with it. From within, healing. You need to know yourself. Like your mom used to tell you, if you don't love yourself, how can you love someone else? I don't think we understand how true that statement is.
Okay, so do you think then, John Ash, that there are good people out there, there are good men out there. So I understand totally about you saying to find love within ourselves, because that is really where the seed starts. But overall, how do you find a good person then? Or why do you end up always perhaps meeting the same type of person? Let me ask you that question. Why do you end up meeting the same person and encountering the same problems and issues?
Maybe it's like it could be your standards. You typecast yourself into the people that you fall for, that you like. You have a preference, which isn't always a bad thing. Like, you shouldn't seek for less, but maybe that's the problem. Like, you seek for people who constantly have the same traits. So you're going off familiarity rather than, I'm actually trying to find love. It's like lust, infatuation.
Well, it's quite funny that you should say that, because this person as well that hit me up, they said that maybe she feels that she sets her standards a little bit too high. Now, should she lower her standards or should she compromise? What would you say to that?
It's like, I feel you shouldn't lower your standards, but compromise is necessary, because you can't have it your way 100% of the time. Do you
that's
understand?
what I was thinking, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I think in her case, it's just a lot of searching. There's questions that she most probably hasn't answered within herself yet.
Yeah.
Or when you're being biased towards yourself, and you look at yourself as you're this great person and there's nothing that you need to work on, maybe you need to go and look at yourself a bit more.
Excellent. And that is really the same findings that I came up with, is that, sometimes when we can't find a person, or we find someone with the same traits, that possibly it's a trait within us that we have to address. And that's just one of those points. So also then, one last final point, I'm going to highlight about how a lot of women don't like the nice guys. They like a bad boy. So what are your thoughts on that?
My take on that. There's a lot of influence, I guess. Could be from past relationships we've seen, media, television. Always tells us to go for the bad guy, and the good guy is feminine and can't do anything for you. And maybe that's a bit of a deterrent or turn off. But everybody deserves a chance. Everybody deserves a chance, but within moderation. can't give a chance to everybody. You have to be selective. Do you understand? Getting to know somebody.
Yeah, excellent.
And just falling for someone who's a quote unquote nice guy or bad boy.
Yeah.
It's gonna end bad. It will always end bad.
Yeah.
So being selective in your process and finding someone that complements you rather than competes you.
Excellent. And also the thought of that we seek the outward appearance. Sometimes we don't look for those inner qualities and the personality as well at the same time. So when we do that, we're obviously setting ourselves short, as it were, but looking at ourselves and finding, someone, like Jonisha said, to complement or to enhance, not even enhance, but just, it's a bit like, what can we say, peaches and cream or strawberries and cream. Both are very different, but they work very well together. So we are who we draw, or we get with people who we are really, that we don't have to lower our standards in order to draw somebody. It's not all about outward appearance, but really looking for the personality within a person. It goes a lot deeper than just what someone looks like. So nowadays, men don't have to commit to women because women are already playing wife and lover and mother before the commitment or responsibility has even been made. And nice men don't finish first. I am Wimbo77, onethingabouthistory.com. See y'all on the other side.